Most people still think silver is boring. Just another old metal. Something your grandparents talked about. But what if I told you that right now in America, physical silver is quietly disappearing, and most people have no idea it's happening? Dealers are running out. Premiums are exploding. Wait times are getting longer. And by the time the headlines finally admit it, the opportunity could already be gone. This is one of those moments where the smartest move is made before the crowd wakes up. Right now, something very strange is happening behind the scenes of the silver market. On the surface, everything looks normal. You can still pull up a price online. You can still click buy on a website. But when you actually try to get your hands on real, physical silver, not paper contracts, not ETFs, not promises, the story changes fast. Many dealers across the country are saying the same thing quietly. They can't keep up. Inventory is tight. Popular coins sell out within hours. Restocks take longer than ever. And some dealers are limiting how much customers can buy. Before we go deeper, if you care about protecting your wealth, understanding real assets, and seeing what most investors miss, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the Wise Investors. It helps the channel grow, and it tells the algorithm to show this message to people who actually need to hear it. Trust me, what we're talking about today is bigger than most realize. Now, let's talk about why physical silver is disappearing, because this didn't happen overnight. For years, silver has been treated like the ignored little brother of gold. Gold gets the headlines. Gold gets the respect. Silver gets overlooked. But that neglect is exactly why this situation is so dangerous and so powerful at the same time. Silver is not just a precious metal. It's also an industrial metal. It's used in solar panels, electric vehicles, medical equipment, electronics, and military technology. Every smartphone, every electric car, every solar grid uses silver, and unlike gold, most of that silver is not recycled. Once it's used, it's gone. That means demand keeps rising, but supply doesn't magically refill itself. At the same time, mining new silver is getting harder. Ore grades are lower than they used to be. Costs are higher. Energy, labor, and regulations all make mining more expensive. And here's something most people don't know. Most silver isn't mined by itself. It's a byproduct of mining other metals like copper, zinc, and lead. So even if silver demand explodes, miners can't just flip a switch and produce more silver. Now add another layer to this story: trust, or more accurately, the loss of it. Over the past few years, Americans have watched inflation eat away at their savings. They've watched banks fail. They've watched the government print trillions of dollars with no real plan to stop. And slowly, quietly, people started asking a different question. What is my money actually worth? That's when physical silver starts to matter. Not digital numbers on a screen. Not promises from a financial system built on debt. Real metal you can hold in your hand. When fear rises, when uncertainty grows, people don't rush into complicated assets. They rush into simple ones: land, food, gold, and silver. Dealers are seeing this shift in real time. First-time buyers are walking in every day. Regular buyers are buying more than they used to. And some people who never cared about metals before are suddenly asking very serious questions. Not because they want to get rich quick, but because they want to protect what they already have. Here's where things get interesting. The paper silver market is massive. On paper, there is plenty of silver. Futures contracts, derivatives, ETFs, all of it makes silver look abundant. But physical silver is a different world. You can't print it. You can't create it with a keyboard. And when too many people ask for delivery at the same time, cracks start to show. We've already seen moments where the amount of silver promised on paper far exceeded the amount of silver actually available. As long as most people are happy with paper claims, the system holds. But when confidence drops and people want the real thing, the system gets stressed. That stress is exactly what dealers are feeling right now. Premiums are one of the biggest clues. The spot price might say one thing, but a price you actually pay for a physical coin or bar is much higher. That gap exists because supply is tight. When silver is easy to get, premiums stay low. When silver is hard to get, premiums explode. And today, in many cases, premiums are doing exactly that. Another clue is delivery time. It used to be normal to get silver shipped in a few days. Now, some orders take weeks. Some products go on backorder instantly. And some items simply disappear from listings altogether. Dealers don't like talking about this publicly because panic is bad for business. But quietly, they know what's happening. Now, let's be clear. This is not about doomsday thinking. It's about cycles. Financial history moves in patterns. When confidence in paper assets is high, real assets are ignored. When confidence breaks, real assets become precious again. Silver has played this role for thousands of years. Long before modern banking, silver was money. And it never stopped being valuable. It just stopped being respected. What makes this moment unique is how many pressures are hitting at once. Industrial demand is rising. Investment demand is rising. Mining supply is constrained. And monetary trust is weakening. That combination doesn't happen often. And when it doesn't last quietly forever. At the Wise Investors, we don't believe in hype. We believe in understanding risk and reality. Physical silver is not about getting rich overnight. It's about insurance. It's about optionality. It's about holding something outside a system that is clearly under stress. Think about this for a moment. If physical silver truly became unavailable, what do you think would happen to price? Not the paper price. The real price. The price people are willing to pay to actually get it. History gives us clues, but every cycle is different. What we do know is that shortages don't resolve themselves politely. And here's the part most people miss. When silver finally hits mainstream headlines, it's usually late. By then, inventory is gone. Premiums are insane. And the easy decisions are no longer available. The smart money doesn't move when everyone is excited. It moves when everyone is distracted. Right now, most people are distracted. Stocks, crypto, politics, noise everywhere. Meanwhile, physical silver is quietly walking out the door. This doesn't mean everyone should rush out and buy blindly. It means people should educate themselves. Ask questions. Understand the difference between owning a ticker symbol and owning an asset. Understand why dealers matter. Understand why availability matters more than price charts. Because at the end of the day, you can't hedge risk with something you can't access. As we move forward, pay attention to what dealers say, not what advertisements say. Pay attention to delivery times. Pay attention to premiums. These are the real signals. And once those signals become obvious to everyone, the window is usually already closing. If this message made you think, if it challenged how you see money and value, let me know in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts. Are you seeing silver shortages where you live? Are dealers limiting supply? Or do you think this is just another temporary blip? Share this video with someone who still thinks silver doesn't matter. These conversations are exactly how people wake up before it's too late. This is the Wise Investors, and we'll continue breaking down what's really happening behind the scenes, not the headlines. Stay informed, stay grounded, and remember, real wealth protection is often quiet, boring, and ignored until it suddenly isn't.